Hello, beautiful friends and book lovers. I hope that you are all doing well. If you are new to my channel, hello, hi, welcome. My name is Heather, and here at Heather's Book Review, I love to read and review thrillers, along with suspenseful dramatic novels, suspenseful drama, whatever you want to call them, and the occasional hyped up fiction. And that is For a Woman Alone, written by Nina Lauren. This book came out in June, I believe. Let me go ahead and just double check this copyright. Yes, June 2020. And this book is literally like that Disney movie. Let me know if you guys remember this in the comments. It was literally called Smart House. Do you guys remember that? I'm also 26, so I don't know. I may be dating myself a little bit when it comes to the Disney movies, because I'm sure there have been hundreds of Disney movies since then. By the way, I'm talking Disney Channel movie. Like, this definitely was not in theaters, but it was like a smart house where, like, I don't know. Do you guys remember what I'm talking about? If you do, you're gonna have a great idea for what this book is about. But yeah, that movie, I'm gonna try to find like a still for it and put it here for you. Because maybe if you like see some of the characters, you guys will know what I'm talking about. But anyways, this book is about a smart house. Okay, so A Woman Alone follows a couple named Cecilia and Scott, and they have a 3-year-old daughter, Taryn. And they get to move into this smart house, which is like this company called Untitled Tech makes these smart homes that literally do everything for you. To the point, if you're drinking your cup of coffee and you're done with it and you set it on the counter opens up and it takes your cup and it sucks it in and washes it and it's clean and you don't have to do dishes. Oh, you want your bed sheets heated for you? Great, we'll do that. We'll make your favorite coffee and literally everything, okay? And they're testing it out, and if they end up liking it, they have to pay a whopping $999,999. So that's like obviously outrageous, right? And Scott keeps saying like, oh, well, if we like it, like it's worth it. And you find out, not a spoiler, don't worry, that there was like some sort of break-in, it seems. You don't find a whole lot out about it, but in their previous house, there was a break-in that Cecilia and Taryn were like home for. And that's pretty much why Cecilia has agreed to move to this smart house, because it has all this privacy and she wants that. So just like how we have Siri, who does stuff for us on our iPhone, and we have Alexa and all this stuff, the house's name is Saya. I hope I'm saying that right, or Saya. I think it's Saya. And Saya does everything for them. But then some weird stuff starts happening. Like Saya starts malfunctioning. Where she'll like overheat food to where it's boiling and go to put it in your mouth and like it just burns off, whatever. It's, just crazy stuff like that. Cecilia goes to run a bath one day and she puts her foot in the bath and it's like the water is literally boiling. So she starts reaching out to the company and she's like, what the heck? Like, this is $1 million house and it's not supposed to have any glitches. And they're like, no, like you guys are the first couple that's ever lived there. Like everything's brand new. We're so sorry. We're gonna look into it. So her husband doesn't seem very concerned, and the company keeps saying, we'll look into it, but more serious and scary malfunctions and things start happening around the house. And this couple was told that they were the very first couple that's ever lived in this house, and all of a sudden one day Saya calls Cecilia Lydia. She's like, well, this is what you've preset your coffee to, Lydia. And she was like, what did you just call me? And she's like, Cecilia. And then so that's pretty much all I'm going to say for non-spoiler, because then you go into Cecilia, trying to figure out why is all of this stuff keep happening? Was their previous break-in like tied into this, like the people that broke in? Why is her husband not that concerned? Why does the company keep saying that they're going to help them, but then they don't? Stars and wishes, aka my likes and dislikes for the book and what I rated it. So something I liked about this book was it's a very exciting read. You're super hooked from the beginning. You want to find out what happens. And I needed this book because before this book, I had previously read Tear Me Apart by J.T. Ellison. I have reviewed that too. I'll link it up here if, I'm pretty sure that review will come out before this one, but if it doesn't, it'll be on my channel in a couple of days. But I'll link it here just in case I put this one first. Second. Anyways, Tear Me Apart is like almost a 500-page novel, and I needed this quick read. It was exciting. I sped through it in like 2 days, and it was definitely refreshing. I wanted to know what was going on. I wanted to solve everything, and I thought it was a really interesting concept. I mean, I don't know how many more thrillers I'm gonna read about like a smart house malfunctioning. You know what I mean? So it was definitely refreshing and had some twists and turns, and I appreciated that. I'm going to give this book a 3 out of 5 on Goodreads, and for my personal rating, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, and here's why. There's some things in this book that I just didn't really understand why they were in the book to begin with. And when the book ended, I went back and I was trying to read and be like, did I miss something? Or was that just like an end that wasn't ever like, you know, tied up, or a loose end that was never tied up, or like what's going on? Also, sorry, our air just clicked off. I try to turn that off when I'm filming. But yes, I filmed quite a few videos today and I must have forgotten. So I'm sorry if that was loud when you guys were listening. So yeah, there were a few like loose ends that left me a little confused, which made the ending a bit confusing for me. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get into the book chat part of the video. If you're new to my channel, I always do a non-spoiler review and tell you my ratings like I just did, and then I do a book chat with spoilers for those who have read this book, so we can kind of chat about it and see if we had any similar thoughts and opinions on the ending and just the book in general. So if you're new to my channel, I would love if you could hit that subscribe button before leaving and hit that post notification bell so you are notified every time I post a new thriller or book related video. For my pals who have read, I'm gonna go ahead and look at my notes on my lap right now. I'm a little confused. So was was her whole goal to like get people who were criminals like Lydia, how she ended up killing her patient, and how Cecilia ended up murdering Taryn's real father? Like, if Jessica knows these things about people, is her whole goal to like get them in intel tech so she can like either put them in prison like Lydia was in, or, you know, like, I guess, is that her goal? I don't know. I mean, I don't think she intended for Cecilia to be shot, but also we never even found out if Cecilia died. So that part too left me a little disappointed, because it ended saying like, you know, and shots were fired. So like, are we just supposed to assume that like she died when she was coming out of the house, or what's the deal? I did not understand the loose tie with like her first love from college blackmailing her mom, and then she gave all the money that Scott put in the duffel bag and the storage unit and gave it to him so he'd stop blackmailing. Like, let me know if am I missing something, because that part just seemed so like, I know she said she was getting weird texts to her phone. Like, was that from the college ex-lover, or was that yeah, it would have had to be, because she killed Taryn's real dad. So I don't know. Am I missing something? Is that like all connected somehow? Was he working with Jessica? Like, what? Let me know, because if I was just a little confused. His name is Paul. I just remembered the guy that she killed. But I did like the twist that Jessica was his sister, and that was kind of like her reasoning for wanting, you know, Cecilia to pay the price for killing him. So I did appreciate that, because that kind of helped make sense and gave us a motive for what the heck was going on in the story. Anyways, if you've read this, let me know in the comments below how you interpreted things. Maybe I read it too quickly and I was missing something, but I don't think that's the case, because when it ended, I went back and read some to like see, like I must have missed something, and I couldn't quite find anything. So let me know in the comments below if you've read this and what you thought. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And I do want to give a quick shout out to Grand Central Publishing, as they did give me this beautiful advanced reader's copy. Actually, no, I don't even think this is an ARC. They just gifted me the copy because I was interested in reading and reviewing it. And I definitely appreciate that, because it was a fun read and I did enjoy it. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.